It's strange how betrayal has a scent. For me, it was salt in the air, our beach house, her perfume, and something off. I always thought the ocean calmed me. It still does, though now it's for different reasons. It started with her voice. Soft, rehearsed lies that I used to mistake for love. Just a work trip, 2 days tops, she'd said, throwing that smile, the one I built my life around. But she forgot who I was. I noticed things. Lena and I had been married 12 years. We built everything together, the company, the house, the reputation. She was the dream wife, graceful, smart, adored by everyone who never had to sleep next to her silence. The beach house was ours, our escape, our someday home, the place we promised to grow old in. I even kept a bottle of wine there from our first anniversary, waiting for our 20th. Now I keep it for irony. The first clue came by accident, a parking receipt in her purse. Oceanfront Drive. Same date she'd claimed to be in Boston. I didn't confront her. You don't interrupt the show when you've just found the script. Instead, I watched. I tracked her phone, quietly. Then I checked the security feeds at the beach house. The system had been offline for weeks. Convenient. So I reactivated it, silently. When the footage uploaded, I watched her car pull in. Then another. A man stepped out. Tall, well-groomed. I recognized him instantly. Adam Rice, a renowned architect we'd both met at a charity gala months ago. Married. I remember shaking, not from heartbreak, but from clarity. I didn't drink that night. I needed precision. I researched Adam. His wife, Claire, also an architect, equally talented, always in his shadow. 2 kids, a family built on the illusion of symmetry. I met Claire under professional pretenses, a potential collaboration on a coastal design project. She was sharp, articulate, and carried quiet resentment like a well-tailored coat. I could see it in her eyes. She suspected him, but lacked proof. So I gave her direction. And time. We began working late, often. I made sure Adam knew. He'd call her during meetings. She'd silence it, unsure, guilty for something she hadn't done. I planted the seed of poetic balance. Then, when I was ready, I designed the setup. I invited Claire to the beach house, the same one Adam used for his affair. Told her I wanted to discuss a private proposal, something that could change both our lives. Meeting time, 7:30 p.m. Same night, same hour, same room. I sent Lena a message earlier that day. Beach house needs your signature for the insurance papers. Urgent. She replied with a heart emoji. How fitting. I arrived 2 hours early, set up cameras, hid microphones, left a note on the kitchen counter addressed to My Love. I wanted her to think he wrote it. Then I waited in my car, parked far down the beach, watching from the security feed on my phone. At 7:28, Lena's car appeared. 2 minutes later, Adam's. They entered like thieves, familiar, hurried. Inside, she poured him wine. He kissed her. The scene unfolded like something rehearsed too often. Then headlights cut across the window. Claire's car. I watched Adam's expression freeze when her footsteps echoed on the porch. Lena turned toward the sound, confused. The door opened. Claire stood there, trembling, eyes darting between them. The silence that followed, that was art. Then she saw the note on the counter, read it, looked up at her husband. Her voice cracked when she whispered, "This is our house?" Adam tried to speak, couldn't. Lena's face drained of color. I stepped inside then, calm, collected, like a man walking into his own verdict. "Didn't expect guests?" I asked. Adam stammered something. Lena's tears came fast, the kind that beg forgiveness without words. Claire just stared at me. She understood then. Everything. The confrontation and fallout. I handed Claire a USB drive, the footage, the receipts, every time-stamped lie. "Do what you will with it," I said. To Lena, I gave silence. She reached for me, pleading, "Please, it's not what you think." I looked her dead in the eye. "No," I said, "it's exactly what I think." Then I walked out, leaving them all standing in the ruins of what they built on my trust. Divorce proceedings were clean. She lost the house. Adam lost his firm. Claire filed the footage in court, and the scandal did the rest. Funny thing, justice. It doesn't need to scream. It just needs to be timed right. I go to the beach house sometimes, alone. The air smells like salt and victory. The bottle of wine still sits unopened in the cabinet. I think I'll keep it that way. A monument to what people ruin when they forget who's watching. Because love made me blind once, but betrayal, it taught me how to see.